Hi folks, Colin from Ocean Way Audio. I'm here with Alan Sides, and we're going to talk to you about the S10 subwoofer. It's our smallest subwoofer in the line, and Alan's going to tell you all about it.
Once again, we wanted an entry-level sub that would still deliver that same level of performance that our bigger ones do. You know, we've been working on this for some time. We've tried to create an entry-level sub that would deliver the same level of performance as our big subs do. So it had to have incredibly fast transient response and attack. It still had to go as low. It just doesn't go quite as loud. But for its physical size, there's probably nothing comparable for what this could do.
So how do we establish how fast it is in the performance?
Well, for me, I'd tell you, it's really, I can listen to it in 2 seconds, and I can listen to a kick drum or anything this dynamic bass element, and I can tell you, from my experience as an engineer, of course, and as a musician, am I getting an accurate reproduction of what I've recorded?
Sure.
Is it giving me complete definition of that transient? And so I believe that what we created here can do that on every level.
How do we get the speed?
Well, extremely light cones, very big magnetic structures, and light voice coils.
Okay.
And then our amplifier has a very high damping factor. A damping factor is basically the element of the amplifier that controls the loudspeaker. So we have fast damping, enough power to deliver anything that be required for what the speaker needs to do, and a speaker in itself that has all the elements that create fast and dynamic transients.
So is it safe to say that all these elements together create precise, clean bass?
Oh, I think so. And I think in today's pop music, it's so important to determine how clear. You know, you may want a lot of bass in a mix, but it's only good if it's defined and clear.
Yeah, especially with some of the digital samples and whatnot that folks are using today.
If something's a little muddy, we want to add some transient effect to it to make it more punchy and make it more defined, or maybe I want to see how much low boost can I add and still be clear.
Right.
Well, so your sub bass, if it's not giving you an accurate representation, you don't really know. So I had to have something that was defined and clear. So this can be used as a single sub with our HR5s, or as twin sub with HR5s. It can be used with our new Pro 3s, and have that whole speaker as an individual 3-way tri-amp unit that's flat down to 24 hertz.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And so not just mono sub bass, but full stereo sound across the band.
So how did it go over with the Pro 3s, the fat boys, when you added the S10 to the picture?
Well, I would say it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, what it can do. I mean, the speaker, the Pro 3 has pretty amazing bass on its own, and when you tie this to it, it isn't just, because it obviously goes lower, but it also, the whole speaker goes much louder. It goes you get a lot more SPL without pushing the other speaker too hard, because we have a mode on the Pro 3 where we can just select 3-way, rolls it off at 85, it goes to sub, and if that woofer doesn't have to produce 30 hertz, then all of a sudden it can go really loud.
So what I'm really hearing you say is, this is a system for it will really liven up a small room or a medium-sized room. This would be fairly adequate.
Oh no, it's amazing, and also it's a great sub. Even if you just have a simple little computer system, you have a pair of 3s on either side, you can throw this underneath your table and go, that's pretty crazy.
Well, I think that's what people want to do.
I think so. Anyway, we're very proud of it. We think it's a very unique product, and it fits within the quality the minimal acceptable quality that we think an Ocean Way product should be. And we think it's at a very competitive price.
Again, you can talk to your Sweetwater SE. It's a 10-inch subwoofer. They'll have all kinds of information for you.
Thanks for listening.